Morning, good morning. Oh, this is not scheduled. This is nothing in particular. This is just me chit chatting on the way to work. I'm gonna try something different. As I get up, I'm driving, so I'm gonna try a little something different. I just want to say a few, well, not in particular to anybody in particular. Just want to say some stuff that I've been thinking about. Um, so first thing I want to tell y'all, I want to talk about. Have y'all ever been in a situation, whether it's with a friend, a family, a store clerk, anybody, just on your day, that, in the words of Dawn, because I love when she said this, it came up, play on your top. Have y'all ever been in that situation where somebody try to play on your top, insult your intelligence, act like you don't know something, you smart, but they want to pretend like you ain't. Um, Let me give me one. I'm gonna check my other phone real quick to see how noisy it is. Make sure y'all can hear me because I am in my car driving. I ain't got no headphones on because they ain't charged, and my Bluetooth ain't charged. My phone's charged today. Yesterday they wasn't charged, but let me check this real quick to see how much noise in the background of how much I need to talk loud or whatever. Because I really want y'all to understand this. I really want people to see this, hear this. But before I need to make sure y'all can hear me. No, 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 no. Oh, somebody else live. Give me 1 second. I just need to check and see if I can get it. What it sounds like. Drive. Yes, I am driving and looking and ain't paying attention. The biggest thing I have to pay attention to is the police to be around you. Ew, Lord, I can't even. Can y'all hear me? Let me say that. Can y'all hear me? I don't even have to look. If y'all can hear me or if it's too noisy, just let me know. I'll peek down at the comments when I stop. Okay, Aries Black, how you doing, love? Okay, check this out. Have you ever been in some type of situation where people, as I say, Don says, play on your top, insult your intelligence, try to play you, act like you don't know or whatever? Man, let me tell you, that is like the most common thing that's going around where people try to erase history. Like you didn't just see what you saw, or you didn't just hear what you hear or heard, or like something is wrong with you, you know? And sometimes depending on the person that it is and how your relationship is with that person, whether you're friends, cousins, family, or whatever, you begin to believe that, dang, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I didn't just hear this, or maybe I didn't just see this, or maybe they didn't do this, or maybe that's not how they meant something. Or sometimes you be like, dang, man, if y'all don't stop second guessing and questioning yourself, and if you do second guess or question yourself, by all means, please ask. Ask a question. Ask what they meant. Ask them to explain. You know the difference between somebody shuffling a lot or twisting a, you know what I mean? You know the difference because you ain't got to this age by being dumb. You definitely ain't did that. You are very intelligent. You are very smart. And you know when a person is trying to play with your intelligence, insult your intelligence, play on your top. You know what I mean? You know this. So stop second guessing yourself for the benefit of another person. Everybody ain't as good as you are, and everybody doesn't have a heart of honor like you do. And you really have to stop second guessing yourself when you feel this way. Because at the end, this is what will end up happening if you continue to second guess yourself. You won't trust your own judgment. You won't trust that gut feeling or that funny feeling you get in your stomach when something ain't right, or that second thought in your head, like, man, you will start to not believe it, not trust it when it's really not your fault. It's, and you be like, everybody can't be like this. This many people can't act like this. Yes, they can. Yes, they can. Um, I'm not gonna say this is the way that it is now. No, that's not the truth. This is the way people behave now. These are the things that people do now. Honor, trust, um, actual love. No, it ain't going out the window. But when you allow a person to pretend or behave in such ways and they realize that they don't have to display these things to you, then it becomes your normal pattern of that relationship. Everything that it just becomes of how, how that relationship, friendship, relation. When I say relationship, I mean friendship, family, you know, love, whatever interest, anything between two people is some type of relationship. It's a related ship, whatever the hell you want to say. But you have to check it at the door. You know what I'm saying? Just like when you go to a hotel room, you can't go in that hotel room, lay up for 3 days, and then check out, check in. You have to check it at the door. Check it before it gets started. Check it before it becomes a pattern. You have to check it. Now, when I say check it, I don't mean you did no, no, no. Just express your feelings. You don't have to blow up. You don't have to trip. You don't have to get smart. You don't have to do none of that. But like, hey, I'm not understanding. Did I misconstrue something? Did I take that incorrectly? What do you mean by this? Okay. Now, if that relationship, friendship, love ship, family ship was really meant to be, and they really did not mean you any harm, and whatever happened or whatever thought that just crossed your mind does not mean you're paranoid. Let's get that out the box. You're not paranoid. Okay. That's not what that means. But I'm gonna go back. If you asking them a simple question turns into a whole drag out, boil out argument, fight, whatever, what are they hiding? What are they hiding? The simple answer is yes, no, I didn't mean it like that. This is what I meant. Wait a minute, or how did you take that? I don't understand how you got that. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. You know what I mean? A person that cares for you does not want you to take the wrong impression from what they said or the wrong understanding from what they said. They really want y'all relationship, friendship, whatever family ship to be good. So they're going to take a moment and make sure that you good. If a person does not, hey, I was about to say this, but let me sum it up. If a person does not take the time to ensure that you are okay, they probably don't care. If they're not giving the same energy into making sure that you okay as you are making that they are okay, then it ain't okay. Ooh, that was a mouthful. Let me get that right. If a person is not taking the time to make sure or putting in the same amount of energy that you are taking and putting in to make sure that they are okay, then y'all are definitely not okay. No relationship, friendship, spouseship, whatever ship is one sided. It's not just one person that has to do the work, it has to be both of you. You know what I mean? So if only one person is doing it, ain't gonna never work because at some point you're gonna get tired. You're gonna see them playing on your top, your intelligence or whatever, and you're gonna get tired. By this time, it's going to be late because now they're gonna feel like you being funny because you've been letting this stuff go on, but now all of a sudden, now you want to trip. Now, you know what I mean? Because that's normally how it goes. People get mad at you for protecting your peace and for speaking up for yourself. They get mad at you when you correct them on their wrong. Doing to you like when they do something wrong to you, they know damn well it's wrong, but they get mad at you because you said something about it. Like, what am I supposed to do? Just accept everything? Hey, critical and red, what am I supposed to do? Just accept everything that you do to me and just be okay with it? No, 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 no. Everybody deserves to be treated as they treat. You know what I mean? What they say? Because I'm gonna tell you now. When I say this, I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta run in the store. I take y'all with me, but when I say, I probably ain't gonna say nothing. The people, I'm dropping on my. The people think I'm crazy, you know. So I'm gonna say this: when shoot, don't you hate when you forget your thoughts? Uh, everybody deserves to be treated how they treat. You treat how you treat. I was brought up do unto others as you want them to do unto you. You know, that's some strong stuff right there. That's some strong stuff right there. Do unto others as you want them to do unto you, right? But when you do unto others how they do you, they get mad at you. They want to fight. They want to argue. They want to blow fish at you. You know what I'm saying? Uh, is that how you're supposed to be doing? Is that what you're supposed to be doing? Yeah, you could. But what sense would it make? It would just be a continuing banter, fight, whatever. So that's why I said you check it at the door. If it does not change, you leave it at the door. Nobody has to take any BS, crap, mess from nobody. You do not have to allow people to treat you bad. You know what I mean? Nobody's friendship, relationship, whatever is that great if you have to allow them to mistreat you and treat you bad. Everybody deserves respect and love. People actually too grown to even think like that. It's crazy. You know, man, I have never seen so many grown folks act more childish than a child. Oh, I'm gonna use my phone for a quick second, y'all. Sorry. I know I gotta get my morning Pepsi. My morning Pepsi is like an alcoholic's first drink. You know how when they be it's so sad I compared it to that. It's nothing of the same. But you let me get my ice. It's kind of loud. Okay. It shows light. Do not look like it's gonna be good. I have no time to do no extra stuff. Oh, you was? That's my thing right now. I love me some Pepsi. I can't go a day without my Pepsi. I guess if I had to, I would. I don't know why I would have to, but good morning. You gotta put your phone number in for your discount. I guess I don't get no discount. They be tripping. I gotta go online and fix my app. It's on the counter. It's right there. Thank you, hon. For that. I'm supposed to be at work. 10 minutes. Oh, going in the stove. Okay. So, anywho, this is what I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay, first of all, I don't want no friend who I think I'm better than. You know what I mean? I don't want no friend that I feel like I gotta talk to crazy, or I feel like I gotta spaz out on all the time, or I gotta trip with all the time. I don't want no friend like that, man. That's crazy. I want a friend that's equally yoked because when you bring something, you get something. I do Pepsi Zero now. Had to switch zero carbs, zero sugar. Can't do diet. Oh Jesus! I had tried the Pepsi Real Sugar, and yeah, that just wasn't working for me. I got a whole 12 pack in my pantry that I have not opened and I have not touched because we had two, and then I tasted one and I was like, I don't want this no more. And my son, I guess they drank it. I don't know, but it's been in there so long. I'm pretty sure it ain't no more. I probably need to throw it away. but I don't care. It can sit there for a step stool, I don't know, a tabletop. I don't know what you can make out of that 12 pack of Pepsi Zero Sugar, but it will not be for me. But Reed, good morning, beautiful. How are you? That's Reed 1957. Um, but yeah, so I don't want a friend. Oh man, I forgot this traffic be so heavy. I'm gonna show y'all one day all this traffic. It be like bad, and it's all because of one place they have to turn into. It is crazy. Um, whew, I don't like taking a freeway, so I have to go through it. But yeah, I don't want no friend that I have to talk bad to, or that I have to trip with, or I have to belittle. That's not a friend. You are now what do you call, I don't even know what you call it. It's just not good. I want somebody who I can grow from. Or should I say we can grow together. Not like we in a relationship and we together, but we hold each other accountable for whatever we do or whatever we don't do. Sometimes you might need that extra push from a person. So how you gonna get a push and take it serious from a person that you don't trust, or you feel like you have to degrade all the time, or every time they say something it's nonsense? That's not a friend. That's a person that you keep around to make you feel good. And if you need somebody like that, you probably do need some help because you something about you just ain't good. You know, it's gotta be. It's gotta be. You don't keep around a person that you don't feel is worth anything, can't help, or can't teach nothing. You don't keep that person around. You only keep around people who you can help, who can help you, who you feel that need your guidance or whatever, but you don't keep a person around just because, to make a mockery of them. That's not right. That's wrong. You don't keep a person around to just to talk about or to be your laughing stock, you know, and the person that you keep around like that, at some point, they should feel that you're playing on their top and they should move along. They should get on about their business. Um, Y'all know I just went all the way around what I was saying. But yeah, I just wanted to say that y'all are human. Y'all do not have to allow people to play on your top, insult your intelligence, make you feel like you don't know what you know. If you think it and it's strong on you, it's probably so. I have this thing. If I get mad at a person and I don't say anything and I go to sleep, if I wake up the next morning and it's still heavy on my heart, or I'll be like, man, forget that stuff. If I'm not saying, man, forget that stuff, or if I go to sleep thinking about it, there's a problem. But if I don't think about it the next day, late on that day, or I don't say, man, forget that stuff, there's no, hey, there's no problem. I mean, wait, hold on. Let me say that again. If I go to bed thinking about it and I wake up in the morning thinking about it and it's heavy on me, there's a problem. If I don't go to bed thinking about it and I don't wake up in the morning thinking about it, man, it was nothing. I don't even care. I ain't I might get mad today, right now, and fuss at somebody, cuss them out, and then they come back later on that day or the next day and be like, you still, be like, what happened? What happened? I don't even remember. I don't even care. I don't hold specific grudges for specific things or whatever. I say what I say and then it's gone. I don't have enough space in my brain to hold everything that's irrelevant, if that makes sense. I don't, I, it just makes no sense. I'm not gonna hold no hold, man, forget all that. I'm gonna say what I gotta say and move along. I'm 47. I'm trying to keep the space for the important things like my children, my family, heck, knowing what I need to know for work. I am definitely not trying to keep mess in my head for people who ain't studying me. So I mean, you gonna have to give me some key words to reiterate it, because don't mean I don't care. It just mean that I ain't keeping it in my brain. You're gonna have it's on the other side, it's in the storage. You're gonna have to tap into it, open a file drawer or whatever. But it don't make sense. But anyway, y'all don't let people play on your intelligence. Y'all don't let people play on your tops. All your feelings matter. You know what I mean? Everybody's feelings matter. Whether we think it's smart, whether we think it's dumb, whether we think it's just nonsense or whatever, it still matters. And if you're a friend of someone and you say something to them and they discard you or throw you to the side, then mm, there might be some type of problem or situation. Um, Even if it's done by accident, your real friend or a friend or a person that cares about you is going to come back and y'all going to have a talk about it. Like, you know what? I know I probably did this, but I didn't mean to do that. I do apologize. Some kind of way they're going to take into account your feelings. And then if they threw it to the side by accident, they'll let you know, I apologize for that. I didn't mean to do that. I just, that's how you know when you got a sincere person or a person that cares for you or something like that. But when they throw your stuff to the side and ain't thought twice about it, you better start thinking about it. So you really better start considering that. So I guess when I say playing on your top, I guess that also means playing with disregarding your feelings or your emotions or your thoughts or looking at you as less than. It could be a lot of different things. You just got to decide what part bothers you. But you have to put you first. You have to think about what you're giving and are you receiving it back? That's what you need to do. Think about what you're giving. Are you receiving it back? And don't allow anyone ever disregard you or play on you. You don't have to get mad. You don't have to get crazy. You don't have to do anything violent. You can just simply walk away in the relationship, choose different, you know what I mean? But not get put in that situation again, ignore, learn from it. You can do all the things that do not entail arguing, cussing, fussing, fighting, unaliving. You do all those things. You know, you just have to protect your peace and your sanity, because what I did learn in this thing that worrying about what other people will take accountability for kind of it causes you, I don't want to say to go crazy, but what I will say, it causes you, it ain't gonna cause you to do nothing. But what I'm gonna say is you begin to expect too much from people who you shouldn't be expecting nothing from. You don't expect anything from anyone about yourself but yourself. Nobody is obligated to do anything. Let me say that. But you begin expecting things from people who you really shouldn't be expecting things from. So, yeah, I don't even know how to. It's just that's a whole nother thing that I'm trying not to go into because that's a long situation. People come into your life for a season, for wait, for a real or a season. You got that right. Good morning, Brittany. Yeah, people do come into your life for a season. And you know what? You got to know when to let all seasons end, seasons change. They come around again. Yep. You got to know when it's time to let that season go and go about its business. You definitely got to you definitely got to be able to let that go. Yeah, for a reason or a season. Absolutely. Most of the time, the reason is to prepare you for something better or to teach you, or to be there. Yeah, we don't know. I don't know. Everybody has their own reason for the season. Since you got that right, you got that right. Yeah, I'm trying to look down. I'm while I'm driving. better than yesterday. Yesterday I got to work and ready to go in yet. 8:30. I don't know. Sometime. Yeah. But hold on. So let me go ahead and reiterate. Let me go ahead and say what I said again, just to make sure. Don't let people play on your top. Don't let people play on your intelligence or insult your intelligence. Follow your first mind and your gut feeling. If you feel some type of way, whether people agree with you or not, your feelings are valid. Just because they're not valid to other people does not mean your feelings are invalid. You um doesn't mean they're right, doesn't mean they're wrong, but it doggone show does not mean they're invalid. You know what I'm saying? So your feelings do matter. Sometimes you just need to know the facts. Sometimes you just need to understand what your feelings are. Sometimes there's a lot that goes along with it, but your feelings are never invalid. You never let anyone play on your top. You never let anyone disregard you. You never do any of that. And I do say never, we always say never, but you never do that. You do not have to lie, go back and forth, argue, fight. There's a lot of choices for you to do that are non-violent and non-confrontational. One is simply just remove yourself and move along. If you see that a person is not for you the way that you are for them, you definitely need to move along. You definitely need to move along. If a person expects more from you than they are willing to give you, pack your bags and go. You know what I mean? Pack your bags and go. And the next thing I want to say, do not allow a situation to go untaken. I'm gonna say, don't allow a situation to go on. Don't allow people to talk to you or do things to you and you just look over them if you guys are supposed to be really good friends or in a relationship or your family, because then it becomes a regular cycle. And then after a while, when you're fed up with it and you check them or you say something about it, then you become a problem because you've allowed this consistent behavior to continue. You know what I mean? You've been okay with it until now, and now it will be your problem because even though you see it, you may not mention it, but then somebody else may come in the picture and say, why you let them talk to you like that? And you be like, yeah, I know, I just didn't. And then when you say something, now there's a whole big situation. It'll be, oh, you letting them tell you what to do, you letting them do this, when that's not even the case. The case is that is just what prompted you to do something at that moment that you should have done way at the beginning. So if you are friends and you're in a business relationship, you're in a uh, whatever kind of roommate situation, whatever, you don't have to pick at everything. But if there is something that is really bothering you or something that is really not good, just say, hey, I'm not sure if you realize this or not, but when we're talking and I'm trying to express something to you or voice my opinion, you always say, yeah, yeah, finish. Or did you not understand that we buy our own food, but you keep eating my ice cream and tell me not to touch your ice cream? I'm just making up examples. You have to, basically nip it in the bud. You can't let it go on because later on, if you say something, then you will be the problem, and it'll turn into something that it had no reason turning into if you had just corrected the behavior. It's like a kid. You have to relationships and friendships are just like raising children. You cannot let a children. You cannot let a child behave a specific way for a long period of time and then expect to correct it once the child is 12 years old. Oh, I'm doing bad. I'm addressing children as it's. Um, you cannot allow a child to throw their clothes in the middle of the floor or to step out of their clothes and leave them for 12 years, and then on that 13th year expect for that not to be a habit. You know what I mean? You have to nip the situations in the butt. Um, Approach them like you're approaching a child. Approach them like you are approaching a child uh, that's very sensitive. You know, I don't know how you got to approach them because you know the people a little bit better. You know if they're prone to go off, fight, argue, trip, or whatever. But approach it in a gentle manner if you expect for that person to continue to be your friend or if you want to continue on with that relationship or friendship. But what I'm saying is you have to stop the mess before it starts if you plan on having a um, long term interaction with that person or those people or whatever. You just gotta fix it before it starts. Okay. That's right, Miss Reed. You have to check them at the, like I said, like a hotel room. Check it at the door. You cannot stay at a hotel room for a week and then go check in as you checking out. You gotta check in that hotel first and then stay. Y'all, I'm putting my stuff up. I'm about to get out the car. I'm about to go to work. Yeah, I'm about to go to work, y'all. I just wanted to come in and talk with y'all. But sometimes I be thinking of stuff. And like when I be at work, let me tell you, when I be at work, that is the most creative part of my day. I be thinking of all kind of stuff. I If I deem it approachable, I will. I have to value the friendship. Exactly. If you expect to have long term interaction, you have to. And then when you approach it, you have to approach it gently, because you, of all people, know how your friend or the person that you're dealing with reacts to certain things. So you have to, find that way to approach it. But if you're dealing with a person you can't approach, you probably shouldn't be dealing with that person anyway. Ain't that right? Yeah. So yeah, you really do. You have to, if you value your friendship or whatever relationship or whatever, it's like a kid. You got to stop it before it starts, or they will walk all over you. Like if you're in a relationship with a boy or a man and they cheating on you and talking to other girls and whatever, and you allow it to be okay, what makes you think 5 years down the line it's gonna be easy for them to stop? Well, you didn't mind me doing it when we got together. And that's what it was when we got together. You knew what it was. You knew what it was. You know, that's right, Miss Reed. Like I said, they have to give. They have to put in the same amount of effort they want you to put in. They have to put in the same amount of work they want you to put in. They can't sit back and allow one person to do all the work all the time on trying. Oh no, that's gonna get exhausting, y'all. I'm just gonna say that. It's gonna be very, very exhausting. And at some point you reach your breaking point and be like, forget it. I'm done. And then guess who's gonna be wrong? You gonna be wrong because now they don't see none of the BS that they did or the situations that they put you in. They don't see none of that. They don't see any of that. And so now you gonna be wrong, even though you took this mess for how many months, days, years? I'm a little no nonsense myself. I cut. I'm I'm trying to told you my cutoff game is strong, or should we say my block finger got muscles, or as they say, muscles. I got muscles in them block fingers. That block list is never ending. Did you know that what I found out too? This is something that's off subject, but did you know that when you switch your phones or you get a new phone, did you know that the block list that you already created is no longer there? You have to basically start over blocking all the gone numbers. I did not know that. looking at my phone. I was like, why is they calling me? I blocked them 2 years ago. Not really 2 years, but I did not know that when you block somebody, you literally have to start over. Aaron say strong. Oh, critical. Who y'all done blocked over there? Cause somebody say critical. Who you to block? Somebody say your block game is strong, strong, strong. Who you done block? But yeah, I did not know that. On another note, I did not know that if you block people when you get a new phone, you have to re-block them. They need to fix that. That needs to transfer over as well. I don't know why. That should have been the first thing to transfer over. That should have transferred over before the phone year. Man, let me tell you. Let me tell you. And then this is what gets me. Hold on, let me tell you what gets me. Okay, because this just happened to me. Hi. You keep looking at the phone. Hi. I ain't got no number. I don't got no name for no contact, but I got a hi. And I'll be like, hi, who is this? This is such and such. Huh? Who is this? You don't remember me? Well, obviously I don't, bruh. Okay, do not get a new phone. I know, but sometimes you have to. I am bad. I broke a brand new phone. I had the fold phone. I swear my phone was broke in, I think, a month. The whole is What happened is it was in my purse, and I set my purse on the couch, and my purse fell over, and out the phone went and hit the floor. Them phones, they can't really take any banging. I guess. But my phone was broke. I had a big black line across the middle of my phone. I was so frustrated and distraught. I was just miserable. I had to take a break from whatever because I couldn't text. I couldn't do nothing. I was like, man, that's stupid. Then I figured out how to text, but I kept texting stuff that shouldn't have been in the phone, because man, somebody showed me how I could text on the phone while it's broken. I was like, man, I'm not going to do this. By the time I'm already slow at responding because it takes me time to type sometimes. But now you say something, and like 4 minutes later, I just finished texting what I had to say on my broken phone. I was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm not going to do this until I get me a new phone. Yeah, but I got it. I got me a new phone. But now I can't let my old phone go because I got too much information in the old phone. And I don't know how to transfer it over because I can't touch the screen to push the buttons to do the transfer. So I'm like, oh man. So I'm just in a world situation. I got all the videos, I got all the lives, I got all the screenshots, I got everything in there. And I just pay the people for the phone to keep the broke phone. But I'm gonna have to let it go. I think I might even have to play it and then record it with my new phone or record it with another device while it's playing on that phone. Because I can push the play button. Imagine that. Yeah, I can't make that up. I can push the play button. Well, I can do some stuff from the outside of the screen. I just can't, when I open it up, I just can't do stuff from that. Hey, Glenda. You got that right. That's the truth. Abuse is abuse. It doesn't matter if it's verbal, physically, emotional, mental. I do want to outline that is absolutely the truth. Abuse is abuse, and you definitely have to protect your peace. That's why if you're like me and Glee, if me and her, I know she got when she got a problem with me, oh, she will call me and say, "What's going on? What's the problem?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. No, it's not that. I yeah." I'm like, "Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm. Oh, you right. I can't do nothing but admit that she right." You know what I mean? And I'm the kind of person that if I do something wrong and you say something, either that's the way that it was intended, and I have to apologize for it if I'm wrong, or it was not intended like that, and I'll explain it to you, how it was intended, um, so that you can understand what I meant, what I said, or whatever. But in the same sense, if it does not come to a common ground where you understand it and I've still offended you, I'm still going to apologize unless I meant to offend you. Unless I meant to do it. But if I didn't mean to do it, I'm gonna say sorry. So sometimes, yeah, I'm pouring my drink in my cup. Y'all know y'all heard my empty cup echoing. My empty cup was echoing while I was talking because I had the top off, getting ready to pour it, right? So I heard myself in my empty cup. So now it's full and I don't hear my echo no more, y'all. I do not hear my echo no more. I am putting the top on, locking it in. But yeah, you just have to. You know what? This is the thing. Involve yourself with mature people. Involve yourself with people like minded. Wait, see that phone with this. Yes, that phone definitely disturbed my peace. I was lonely. I was lonely. Only person that called and kept me company while my phone was broke and kept checking on me was Glenda. She did make sure I was all right, but I was miserable when I didn't have my phone. I have other devices, but for some reason, if you have multiple phones or multiple devices, most of the time you have that one device that has everything on it that you know how to use, that that's just your favorite device. And if that favorite device gets broken, baby, I was miserable. I could look at the lives. I wasn't finna type because like I said, by the time I typed, the conversation be 10 miles up. And they like, huh? So I just had to look, no talking. I was miserable. Let me tell you, I was bored. But I tell you what I did get some good rest. Because what else was I gonna do besides go to sleep? I couldn't do nothing but sleep and look and sleep. I would go to sleep to some people's lives. That's during that time. There was a lot going on. There was a lot of feuding going on. So it's probably best that my phone was broken anyway. It was probably a good thing that my phone was broken. You got one device is your favorite? Yep. Okay, wait. Okay. Okay, I even apologize to the puppy if you wrong and you have a heart, you will do what's right. But baby, it's some heartless people on this earth. You know what? You are so right. I apologize to my puppy when I tell her she did something and she ain't do it or something like that. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. My dog's name. Oh, I'm sorry, Angel. But still, get in that dang on kennel and leave me alone. I apologize and still tell her get in the kennel. That it, you was in my way. That it, you know, Kindle. I don't know what the Kindle Angel. I was trying to say Angel and Kindle at the same time. Angel is I call her my support puppy. You know, because at one time I literally was really thinking about adopting a kid. And then I was like, but dang, do I really want a kid that I have to, that's 18 more years. That's a lot of more money. That's a lot of more. I'm going to go get me a puppy. So I went and got my dog when she was 13 weeks from the kennel. So she was just a little baby puppy. And that's been my road dog. We've been rolling. I think I had like maybe 3 years now. Her birthday just passed. She was born in March. So her birthday just passed. But that's my little road dog. She was house trained like I'm gonna say 2 months before she came. I mean, after I got her, she kennel trained. I be trying to give her to Glenda sometimes. You wanna come get this daggone dog? She get on my nerves. For the people that are just heartless, yeah, you know why I feel sorry for them? I'm not gonna talk. I'm not saying heaven, hell, earth. You know, I'm not talking about that. I feel sorry for them because I feel like they will never understand the true meaning of love, friendship, and how it feels to be good. You know, when you're heartless, how can you feel that? You know, there is no way you can feel that unless there's a different heart that they put in there. I don't know. I don't know. I can't figure that out. But I feel like they'll never understand or experience the true feeling of any of it. And so for me, that's terrible. That's terrible. The feeling of unconditional and real love is like something that you money can't buy. You know what I mean? It just can't be bought. And I don't feel like people that are heartless and um devious intentionally I just don't feel like they will ever get to experience that, y'all. And then I wonder this too. I wonder for those people that are just heartless who make it a lifelong career or their thing to scam people. I wonder, do they get tired of it? I be wondering, like, what is? I don't want to know personally. Now, listen. I don't want to know personally, but I do want to know from somebody who write it down, or I'll read it. What goes on through your mind? Where is your mindset? Why do you spend so much time thinking about areas say they don't? No. Why do you spend so much time thinking about how to get over on people, how to scam people, how to do people wrong, how to hurt people, you know what I mean? Opposed to focusing on, what can I do to get me out of the rut that I'm in that's causing me to make so many people unhappy? What can I do to fix myself? How can the reflection that I see in the mirror that I don't like, how can I fix it so that I love it? That's what I don't understand. I really, for the life of me, do not understand why they spend so much time scamming, scheming, plotting instead of doing something good for themselves, their community, their family, their kids, just life in general. Go out and water the dang on plant. When you feel like you want to hurt somebody's feelings because you just feel like it, or when you find yourself um thinking of what you can do to hurt the next person, man, go water your plant. Get you a plant. You know what? That's what we need to do, y'all. We need to get the little packs they got at the store. I went and I got some right now, and I've never started them. I got the pots, the seed, the soil, and even the little kettle that you pour the water in to water the plant. Maybe we need to send them a grow kit where they grow some watermelon or some tomatoes or some roses or some daffodils or something. Tell them every time they feel like hurting somebody or doing something that's ugly or whatever, teasing somebody or talking about, go water your plant. Man, that plant will probably be dead. It'll probably be overwatered if they actually do it. Yes, I see that soul as the soul that's walking around on fire in the cold, in the rainstorm. I see those people like they got fire all around them, and it's pouring rain outside. Like you are miserable. You are hell. That's the literal term for hell on earth. Not figuratively speaking, but a miserable person that causes misery to everyone around them and everyone possible is the epitome to hell on earth. Hey, Shelly Shell. It's unexplainable. But you know what? I got my psychology books and stuff from school, right? And I got some stuff. Um, when I ain't gonna say when I get home, I try not to lie to people. When I get home, I don't be want to do nothing. But what I'm gonna do one day, I'm gonna pull out my psychology books and some of my papers that I wrote and some of the subjects. I'm gonna pull out them books And I'm gonna read and I'm gonna see if I can find what makes miserable people tick. But you know, why do they not want to find happiness? Why do they prefer to be miserable and cause other people the same misery and hurt? That carries that's because they carry a bad spirit, so they don't mind about hurting others. But as grown as I am, when I see people with a bad spirit, I cry out to God for them. Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know what I do? I move along. I move along. But I'm gonna tell you, in this little thing that we just got out, it brought out a lot of bad spirits. And sometimes it caused okay, so it caused good people to act in other ways. I'm not gonna say bad ways because we're not bad. Good people are not bad. You can't be good and bad. Um, so it caused good people to behave in other ways. I'm gonna say not so godly or not so good ways. I'll say that because we're not bad. What they say, God doesn't make anything bad. So people that are miserable and people that do things, they're not bad. They're just acting bad. They're just they're acting this way and this is the way that they choose to act. You know, most of the time people blame it on mental health. Well, we all know people. We know the difference between a person with a mental health condition and a person that's acting bad. I think maybe maybe later we can talk about that. I don't know, maybe today, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Not it definitely won't be on the way to work because I'm gonna have to have the books and looking up some stuff. Maybe we can start thinking of ways, thinking of things. Because remember, none of us are doctors, so this is our opinion. This is what we think. This is things that we've seen. This is things that we've experienced. Maybe we can start to think together of things that can distinguish between people that actually have mental health conditions or people that act as if they have mental health conditions. Because I know a lot of us are very close with people who actually have these conditions, and we see the difference between the ones acting, the ones pretending. Let me see, I think they are deeply hurt as well. Yeah, that's Miss Reed. And then Shelley says they not happy for themselves and have not been loved properly or taught. Yeah, you are absolutely correct. No, they are not bad people, but it's who they are. Yeah, what they say, what's in you is what's in you. Yeah, yeah. And they say uh, some people are a product of their environment. Yeah, if they choose to be. But what I'm gonna say is this, and this is like the honest truth. A lot of people are who they are because that's who they choose to be. You know, a lot of people behave how they behave because that's how they choose to behave. You know, um, I've had a lot of stuff go on in my life that will cause a lot of people to behave badly, but I chose a different route. I chose to keep smiling, to keep being nice, to keep being loving, but I also chose to watch closer, to pay attention, to not overlook specific things, to not allow specific things. You know, some people say, you this, you too hard, you think, no, 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 no. It's from experience. And with experience comes growth. With experience comes change. With experience comes wisdom. And when people learn that, accept that, acknowledge that, and use it to their ability, then they that's how growth comes along. You know what I mean? You have to take all of that, put it in, decipher the good from the bad, continue to be the good person that you want to be, but also grow, also flourish, also continue to love. You just have to. Oh, girl, we would love that to happen, wouldn't we? What I really hope they do is I really hope they take the good from this and maybe apply just a little bit every now and then. They don't even gotta apply all of it. Just take the good from it. Nothing, because I don't recall saying anything bad. I don't think I did. But if I did, scratch that out. Just take the good stuff and apply just a little bit, just a teeny tiny bit of it on a daily basis. Because overall, it takes time to change. You know, it takes time to change. Oh, this is something that I want to say before I get off. I'm gonna get my butt off so I can go clock in. But I also want to say this. I want to say this throughout life, everybody goes through something. Nothing is discredited. Your mission is your mission. My mission is my mission. My pain is my pain. Your pain is your pain. Right? Everybody has to heal. Right? Nobody is healed. You know what I mean? The healing process, in my opinion, is never complete. Never complete. And sometimes people will argue me down with this, and we'll talk about that later too. But the healing process, in my opinion, is never ever complete. It's a step by step, day by day process. And every day of your life for the rest of your life is a healing process. You know what I mean? So don't ever get mad or down on yourself because you feel like you did something bad or you backslid or you did this. No, 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 no. Because every day is a different day. Everything, different things happen. Nothing happens exactly the same. If that's the case, time would stand still. So the healing process is daily. Just like time changes, days changes, healing processes change every day. It's just something that we have to do every day of our life for the rest of our life. You know what I mean? We can say, oh, I'm over that. I'm over that. Yes, we are over that. But if it happens a different way from a different person, different circumstances, but the exact same thing, how do you know how you react? You know, so you may react badly, but that doesn't mean that you're bad. That means that you have to continue to heal because that process is one that you have not been equipped with, equipped to or accustomed with before. So you didn't know how to handle it. You didn't know how to accept it. You didn't know how to react. So therefore, you have to get it, understand it, learn it, continue on, and continue on your healing process and your healing journey. That's what I have to say for healing. Oh, you know what? This is something that I was about to say on live one day, but I didn't. I shut up. We all have a little mental health. That's correct. Because since I've been following this saga, I can say one more. Wait, I can say one thing. No matter what people throw at Ebony, she always come back with encouraging words. Absolutely. Um, the sad part is some people don't know how to love. Come on, 100. I think it's just coping. Oh, absolutely, and that's what basically that's what healing is. That's why I say nobody is ever healed. Nobody is ever 100% healed after tragedy, an incident, abuse. Nobody's ever 100% healed unless you have gone on to a better place. That's the only time you're 100% healed or in a coma. And at that point, you're not healed because you're in a coma. It just stopped. But when people uh, are attacked, I'm gonna say that when people are attacked and they come back with positive words or they come back, whatever. Um, yes, it is the person. It absolutely is the person because it takes the person to do that because nobody can control another person. You know what I mean? Nobody can control another person. But a person can have a positive uh, surrounding, positive circle, positive encouragement, just positive things around them, like positive friends, just positive outlook, which will assist with them always being positive. Because if you have negative people, people that egg you on, people that do these things always around you, man, you ain't gonna be about nothing, and you're gonna always be attacking and mad, and it's just gonna always be something. You know what I mean? It's gonna always be that. There ain't gonna be nothing positive that comes out of your mouth. Everything about you is gonna be negative if that's what you are surrounded about. Some people don't know love. Look, I put that in a comment somewhere. I don't know where. I said some people don't know love. They don't know how to give love, and they don't know how to accept love. You are 100% correctly. They do not. They just because they've never had it. Like, and I was talking about young men one time. Young men are not given enough love when they're younger. Not all young men, just some. We're going to talk about some, not all. Some young men are not given enough love when they're at home because that's where raising and grooming your kids start. If you are in a home where you teach your young man, you got to be hard, you got to be tough. Don't show your feelings, don't show your compassion. Do you know what is going out into that world? A heartless, angry, unloved man. It is that people don't understand. Man. There is some stuff that needs to be touched. But remember, I don't know if y'all remember. I had a thing that I was going to do. Can we stop raising monsters and start back raising children? I had a thing that I was going to do on that, but everybody was so caught up in the drama and the BS. A lot of things go unnoticed that need to be said and talked about. Because these children that go out into this world a certain kind of way, they have to be raised and brought up from somewhere. And it doesn't mean that each parent is like that. They could be involved with a kid who has a parent that's like that. You know what I mean? That's raising a monster, and then their monster goes out in the world and some kind of way gets connected with the good kid, and the good kid turns into a monster because he's connected with the bad kid whose parents are raising a monster. You know what I mean? So sometimes it goes like that. And sometimes they just choose to do it on their own. We don't know. I mean, it's just something that we just need to tussle with, you know. So yeah, I have a lot of little good topics that I be wanting to talk about, but nobody could ever get past this negative saga, you know, to talk about anything that's actually worth talking about besides who did what to who's dog behind and in front of the scenes type stuff. Now, yeah, I'm guilty too. Yeah, I'm guilty. I will not put the blame on everyone else when I partake in the festivities. Okay? I will not do that. I will take accountability for my part in the festivities. I won't say it was less. I won't say it was more, but I'm just gonna say I took part in the dumb festivities. But with that being said, y'all, I'm gonna try to do more. I'm gonna try to come more because I think it's time for us to be positive and speak about things that matter, that don't involve chatter in a negative way. So I'll come, a little bit more. And the first thing I'm gonna do when I get a chance, I'm gonna change this daggone icon thing up here so y'all ain't looking at the man with the microphone in his mouth hanging out. He is so cute. Everybody knows me by that, but he's so annoying when I'm talking. That He's looking at me and the light is blinking, and the circle around it is blinking as I talk. I just want to punch him in his eye. And that big eye that's looking at me, I want to punch him in the eye. No, I'm just joking, y'all. But I'm gonna change that so it'll come to a new look. But y'all know this is the most annoying thing. I'm sitting here looking at this thing just moving when I talk. Like, how are y'all? I'm like, oh my God. I cannot believe I got y'all looking at this. Mm, mm, mm. Woo! Let me see. I'm gonna read these last two and then I'm gonna get my butt off. Yes, that's what I said. Read yeah, you don't always blame the parents because you can raise a good kid and they go do bad things by choice. Absolutely, absolutely. That's why I said not always. It's not always the parent. Let's do a mental health live because a lot of people need to hear that they are never alone. They are never alone. Wait, hold on, it moved on me. They are never alone. They don't have to be silent because a lot of people go through a lot in life that causes some mental health issues. 100, y'all, 100. We'll set it up for Thursday. I'm off, or we can set up for either Wednesday night or Thursday. Uh, so that's very important. You saw my face this morning before I went live. Oh, child, I'm sorry. Look, ooh, child. I'm sorry. Because when I go to work, I look, ooh, child. I don't comb. Because you know what? Ask good. I do not comb my hair every day. I would brush it back if I decide to brush it. But most of the time, I take some water and slide it on my hair and slide it in a ponytail that's not tight because I cannot do tight ponytails. I cannot because it gives me a headache. I was never able to have the cute little ponytail styles or the cute little styles with the hairpins because the headaches. I have. Let me say this. Have you ever heard of an obnoxious headache? Well, baby, I can give you the definition of an obnoxious headache. I definitely can. Woo, Lord can make it for nothing. It's an obnoxious headache for nothing. Reed, how you saw my face? You saw my face on the live or on one of my videos? I hope you ain't seen me this morning. This was an ugly picture. Child. He. All right, y'all. It's 7:42. I got 3 minutes to walk in here and clock in. I'm gonna go for 7:45. Oh, yeah. I just be doing stuff. I'm just actually learning. Nobody wants to share with you information too much. Some people will, but not too many. So I'm just in the process of learning and becoming more active with YouTube and the videos and stuff. Because I was doing it for a while, but I wasn't doing it on YouTube. I was just streaming to YouTube. Mostly everybody is on Facebook. But Facebook is so strict that I really don't do anything. I do it in my subscriptions over on Facebook because I have subscriptions. So if I have stuff that people can report or people will do bad stuff to, whatever, I'll put it in my subscribers only so people who don't have YouTube can see it on my subscribers over in Facebook, but they could also see it on YouTube if they don't, vice versa, versa, vice. Oh yeah, love, that was my real idea yesterday. That was the one I did yesterday on the way to work. I just felt like saying that sometimes, because like I say, I be having so much to talk about. Thank you, love. Linda says, y'all have a very blessed day. Keep me in your prayers. I'll do the same for you. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Reed, 1957. Y'all know what? That's what we need to have. My grandmother has prayer every Tuesday and Thursday morning. It doesn't matter if we are Christians. It doesn't matter if we do bad stuff. I think I'm going to set a day where we just have prayer. I'm really not a prayer. I don't know how. Well, I know how to pray for me, but not like out loud. But I think that we can do that, and then we could do it. We could decide if we want to do like only for us people who are members. I don't have a membership or anything like that, but we can get one if we don't want everybody bothering us or whatever. And then we all can learn how to pray, meaning we all can take a turn or a time to say a prayer, a Bible verse, a Bible scripture. It doesn't have to be long. It can be long, however we want it. But I think that's something good for us to start to do in order to grow because right now this world is very, very vicious. No, 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 no. Not the world. My grandma said the world is good. It's the people in the world that are vicious. So we have to stay prayed up on a second, microsecond, every microsecond, we have to stay prayed up. So I think we'll toss that idea around as well. I think that's a good thing. Thank you, Miss Reed, 1957. I was thinking 24/7. Um, thank you. Okay, so I think that's what we'll start to throw around. Look, 7:45 and Kane is about to go. I think we'll throw that little bit around as well. I'll just go for 8 now. We'll throw that idea around a little bit for like a prayer circle, prayer group, where we just do that because um I people say you can't build relationships with people over the phone and all this. I don't believe that. I believe if you are a good person, you can build a relationship regardless if it's long distance, never seeing each other, never touching each other, or whatever. You can build a relationship with people, period. You can build a friendship. You can build loyalty. You can build all that with a person, regardless of if you've seen them, touched them, felt them, or whatever. You know what I mean? It just depends on the person themselves. Because if that's the case, how will you get to know? Like for women that are not married or in a relationship, how will you get to know a man? Do you have to sleep with the man to know that you can trust him and he's loyal? Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Conversation and stimulation of the mind is the best way to get to know a person and build a relationship. Prayer and this should happen on every live. But sis, what if I'm doing a petty live or a bad live? What if I cuss in a live? I'm gonna feel so bad. Well, maybe we'll do that and then I won't do it, huh? Maybe we do that and I take into consideration. And how you gonna start your live off with a prayer and do all this bad stuff? So maybe yeah, I think that might be pretty good too. Mhm. Yeah, yeah. The early birds get the prayer. We'll say, yeah. Maybe we'll do it like that and say the early birds get the prayer. And I'm gonna call you today when I get off of work, so we can get. So you know what I mean. I'm gonna call you today, cause you know my brain don't be working. I need to make sure. I need to make sure I got it right, so I can be with bells on bright and early. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And I think that's what I think. If you are a loyal person, yes, you can build a friendship. Absolutely, absolutely. And yes, we do need that nowadays, because like I said, it's man. It's terrible out there. It's terrible. People are leaving here in so many vicious ways, so terrible, and you never know what moment is your last moment. So it don't hurt to pray. It don't hurt. It really don't. So I think that's what we're gonna start doing. We're gonna throw some stuff around. We're gonna get it together, y'all. We're gonna get it together. Cause I tell you, when I be at work, I be thinking so much. And then when I get off of work, I'll be so ready to go home, I forget everything. I don't know. I'll be like, I'm on my way home. I can't remember nothing I just thought about and for 10 hours. We can get a point across without cursing. Yeah, that's well, as you see, yeah. Yeah, we just had a whole conversation. I might have cursed here or there, but not like, ooh yeah. I'm not gonna say I didn't curse. I'm sure I might have said something simple, but a word is a word. Yeah, anything you do should start with a prayer. Because if you want to do something bad, prayers will lead you in another direction. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Yep. And like Reed said, you can get a point across without cursing. That's right. That's right. Y'all see, that's what I say. That's a sisterhood right there. That's the start of a sisterhood. You lead your people. We lead our flock in the right direction. You feel me? That's what I'm talking about right there. We gonna get it together. We gonna get it together, y'all. Okay, then on that note, I am going to say goodbye to everybody. And I appreciate you guys for coming in here and listening to my random thoughts that really turned into some good thoughts. So I guess the end of the day, to reiterate or recap, stop allowing people to play on your top, as Dunn says, insult your intelligence, you know, degrade you, belittle you, embarrass you. If you're supposed to be a friend, speak to them. You don't have to approach them harshly or tough. You can speak to them like adults and let them know that something is bothering you. As friends, they should not disregard your feelings or throw you to the side. Everything should be considered, because at the end of the day, we are all human and we all have feelings. We all make mistakes. We all misconstrue each other's words. It's just human nature. But to continue living life peacefully, say what you feel and mean what you say. But think about what you say before you say it. Okay, y'all? So I will see y'all later, and y'all be blessed. And I hope to see y'all. I ain't gonna say tomorrow, but maybe tomorrow. I'm gonna try to do a little something every day, even if I just pop in and say hi. I'm gonna try, y'all. I'm gonna try. It's the first step. Okay, so I'll see y'all later, and y'all be blessed. Absolutely, be encouraging to someone. Smile. Kirk Franklin says, "Smile, even if it hurts." You know what I mean? That's my favorite song, and I can play that on here. Y'all know that, right? And I'm gonna play that. That's because that's one of my favorite songs. but smile. Give somebody encouraging words. It goes a long way. Okay, y'all. I will talk to y'all later. Y'all be blessed. Stay prayed up. And I will see y'all later. Smile by Kirk Franklin. That's one of my favorite songs. Not the only one. I got a lot of favorite songs, y'all. Maybe I'll play that for y'all on my way to work tomorrow. Yeah, what's tomorrow? Wednesday? Yeah, y'all make sure y'all tap in tomorrow. I'm gonna play my favorite my little list. Okay? My little list. Those are my songs when I'm feeling some type of way. Those are the songs that I be playing and I be singing them. Y'all gonna have to, I'm gonna try not to break y'all eardrums or bust y'all eardrums tomorrow. But maybe I'll do that tomorrow on my way to work. Since I'm on YouTube and I can do that now. Okay. All right, sis. I will see y'all later. I gotta get my let us not sell our soul for a jelly. Ah, that's 100. That's 100. Yep. I'll probably go live a little bit earlier tomorrow. I was just a little bit late today because I didn't really feel like getting dressed early. I'll be up at 4 o'clock, but I will sit there and watch Rock on TV until 5 o'clock and close to 6 o'clock. And I'm supposed to leave for 6 o'clock. So I know procrastination. Okay, baby. I'll see y'all later. I gotta get my butt in here. I can't be late for the final time. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow or later tonight. I'll probably come back on later tonight. Give us something to do that ain't negative. Okay. Y'all look for me. Or if y'all want me to go live, y'all hit me up. I just made my new email address, TMSG101. So I'll put that in here. Y'all can hit me up on that as well. And I'll probably make a TMSG chat or group for my page. So I'll let y'all know later on tonight the contact ways. We got to be able to contact each other because I did realize on YouTube if the people don't have a Facebook page or a YouTube, a back chat that you're invited. I mean, inbox that you're invited to, you can't contact them. So I'll let you guys know the ways of contact because I be needing to know y'all opinion, y'all thoughts. Okay, and I'll talk to y'all later. As we say, y'all stay blessed, stay prayed up, and stay blessed. Pray for your neighbors. Love y'all.